Welcome back to MJL 3764, collecting Elvis on vinyl and compact disc. Today will be a compact disc showing. So I went to the CD shelves and right at the back I found these 4 CDs. Elvis The Collections Volume 1 to 4. These were pretty bog standard releases, but they were an early CD compilation. These come out originally in 1984, printed in Germany. So they were early compilations. A lot of fans were put off by the cheap packaging on the front. Picture of Elvis just stuck over the top of his name really. On the back with a few stars, etc. But for their time, 1984, they were cheap to buy and they sounded pretty good. So they were good releases to have. Now I didn't buy these when they originally came out in 1984. And they looked like that when they came out in 1984. You had the RCA with the compact disc. But they were issued quite a few times, so these bog standard releases may be of interest to some collectors because out of these 4 CDs there are 3 different CD labels. I haven't seen any more. If anybody knows, if there's another label variant out there, please let me know, but there's 3 label variants on these CDs. These 2 are the original from 84, German, and these are latter pressings. This one looks like a late 80s one and this one looks like a 90s one. This one does say Elvis in the 90s on the jewel case, and it does have a white border where the others do have a black. So this is the collection 1 to 4. And these all feature 15 tracks, all in pretty good quality I would say. So not bad. Now I didn't buy the first CD I ever bought was 1987. Which was not an Elvis CD, it was Fleetwood Mac, Tango in the Night. That was my very first CD. And I was still collecting Elvis on vinyl until 1991, when I bought my first Elvis CD box set, which was Collector's Gold. And then I started collecting Elvis from then on CD. So these I probably bought in the 90s, and I paid about $2.99 for them each. So not bad at all really for a CD, £3. 15 tracks on each. Volume 1 runs for 36 minutes. Volume 2 runs for 36 minutes. Volume 3 runs for 34 minutes. And Volume 4 runs for 47 minutes. As I said earlier, there is 3 different labels, so the original label look like this, and a silver type label of the RCA, and we'll look at the booklets later. They're all, as I say, pretty bog standard. This is Volume 2, which is also on that 1984 RCA label. Then we move up to Volume 3. Now, this label was used extensively in the 90s, early 90s, so I would presume this is a 90s issue. Looking like that. I remember when I started to buy all Elvis's regular albums, That's the Way It Is, etc. In the early 90s they came in a label very similar to that. And this one reminds me of a late 80s label, a silver label with the RCA on the left. So you've got this label, and this label. So for collectors, maybe it would be nice to collect 4 editions on this label, 4 editions on this label, and 4 editions on this label. I presume they have issued all of these on these labels. So you'd have 12 CDs, all the same, but with a variant label. that's your bag, then might be something for you to collect. For the time being, I'm quite happy to just have these. And there's a track listing on the back. They do run in chronological order, 1 to 4. Start off from 54 here, go up to the 50s. As I say, they sound pretty good. If I remember Hound Dog, the hand claps are very much to the foreground in this one. They're very loud. Haven't played these for a long time, so I'm only going by memory. I say these covers are slightly different. They've got the RCA in the front. This is volume 2. There's a track listing. Still on the 50s, going up to 1960. Volume 3. (1960) to the mid-60s. And the Follow That Dream on this release is the alternative take. It's not the mono master. And volume 4. And on this one, I believe If I Can Dream is not the single version, it's an alternative. As you can see, it only goes up to 1972. So 4 volumes. Personally, if I was doing it, I would have made these 5. Volume 1 to 5 and gone right up to 77. But that's just me. So that's Elvis the Collection, volume 1 to 4. The booklets are not very interesting, but we'll have a quick look. And just the tracks basically, and some ads, some others. This one will be the same. Just the tracks with a fair bit of information about who's on the tracks. So wasn't bad. I haven't gone through these for a long while. I presume they're correct. The musicians listed and the dates recorded, etc. Sorry about this, it's difficult to film and turn the pages at the same time. Last one. Just to give you a quick look at what you got. Again, pretty meagre packaging, but some good information there for a cheap CD. They were well worth the money for the fan that was on a budget, or the younger fan. Well worth a listen. Another 2 budget CDs from the back of the shelf now. These come out in 1989. And they were also printed in Germany. And they're called Jailhouse Rock and Love Me Tender. They both come out about the same time. And again, I bought these probably in the early 90s and paid £2.99 for them in a shop in the UK called Vols. So again, very cheap CDs. 16 tracks on each. Jailhouse Rock one's for 34 minutes and Love Me Tender one's for 40 minutes. And they're both in pretty good quality, pretty good sound quality. Jailhouse Rock looks like that. Back side. And again, for the price you'll get in the UK at least, Jailhouse Rock was a #1 record, Devil in Disguise was a #1, Rockahula Baby was a #1, I Got Stung was a #1, I Need Your Love Tonight, coupled with A Fool Such As I, was a #1. So you're getting 5 #1 records in the UK there. So big hits for a small price. And the CDs look like that. These were pressed a couple of times as well. But this is the original 1989. Packaging again is very spartan, it's just a blank. Well, it features the track lists, if I can get it out. Just like that. So that's Jailhouse Rock, in very good quality. The only gripe I would have with this one is they've got a whole lot of shaking going on here. It's obviously the Elvis country version, so it fades in kind of sloppy and fades out. But apart from that, very good CD. And the next one was Love Me Tender, and it's also featured some number ones in the UK. So there's a track listing there. So Return to Sender was the number one in the UK. Are You Lonesome Tonight, Crying in the Chapel, Good Luck Charm, Can't Help Falling in Love, It's Now or Never, all number one records in the UK. It also features the fantastic Hard-Headed Woman. And I've also got a very soft spot for GI Blues as well, and My Baby Left Me. Great songs. I can open the CD up. See, it's the same as the other one. And the CDs are still in very, very good condition. And the last budget CD for today is 16 Top Tracks. This CD is from Austria and was released in 1988. Again, was issued 2 or 3 times. This features all movie tracks bar one, as you'll see on the back when I turn it over. It's digitally remastered. I thought this sounded very, very good. Unfortunately, due to the clam, the intro, the bongo intro, is clipped completely and it goes straight into the guitar, so it kind of ruins it for me, this one. But apart from that, I thought it sounded pretty good. There's a track listing, as you can see, all through the movies. Girls, 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 got a few tracks from there. Frankie and Johnny, Girl Happy, It Happened at the World's Fair, Fun in Acapulco, and the last 2 tracks, All That I Am from Spin Out and Tomorrow Is a Long Time, which obviously is on the Spin Out album, but it's not a movie song. But not a bad release. Same picture on the inside. And it's just an advert for more Diamond CDs on the inner of the booklet, and the CD looks like that. It runs for 40 minutes. And again, I paid about $2.99 for that one. So they were good CDs. I presume you can still pick these up. Must be able to pick these up fairly cheap now. They're not bad releases at all if you're on a tight budget. So I think we'll wrap it up for now. Thank you for watching. Till next time, just remember, what is music? Life's no waste.